When I was growing up, I was always drawing and doing different creative activities in my spare time. And it was definitely a huge part of what I used to do. And definitely that carried on through school and different things. Art was one of my favorite subjects in school. There is definitely some negativity that kind of comes around maybe choosing art as a subject, because many people may perceive it as, what are you going to get out of that if you carry it forward. So I was lucky enough that I was able to have access to an external guidance counsellor. And she was like, well, have you heard of this course called product design? I was like, no, I've never heard of that. Like, what is that? As she explained it's this kind of course where you're employing your creative skills, but there's always a commercial or kind of entrepreneurial outcome. And that's something that really appealed to me at the time, because I could do what I loved in a creative sense, but also it could be perceived in a more kind of viable career option. And then when the CEO came around, that was top of my list, and I kind of carried that through until leaving cert, until I got into that course in Maynooth. Product design in Maynooth is 4 years long, and in third year you do a mandatory 6-month placement or internship. I was lucky enough to get a 6-month placement in Musgrave. So I worked in Cork, based in Cork, as a customer experience designer. My final year project was focused around sustainability, in particular food waste in the home, in the urban household. I designed a home IoT device to detect fruit waste. So you would sit it in your bowl, and it would have active sensors to gauge the ripeness of your fruit, and with a companion app could actively tell you the ripeness of your fruit and tell you before it goes off to use it. So definitely when I came out of my final year, I wanted to obviously enter the job market. It was difficult because there was not that many entry-level maybe positions or graduate programs available at the time. But I was lucky enough to see an opportunity at my current company, Each and Other. Since I started, I've really evolved as a designer. I've learned so much, really. I've worked on a variety of projects, 7-8 projects, and just been working in different areas of the design process throughout. I love my job because mainly the variety of work that I get to work on, and the freedom and the kind of independence day to day. I get exposed to so many different aspects of the design process, and it's just a dream come true to be able to work in that kind of capacity for me. If you're considering a future in design, my advice to you would be that there's just so many options available to you that you may not currently be exposed to. So as a designer, you can really move in between roles: graphic design, user experience design, product design. They're all interlinked in many ways, and you can be quite fluid in your career.